Everyone, happy Friday.
Hello.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Well, except
Happy
for
Friday.
a certain Australia friend of ours. Happy Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh,
Happy Saturday.
yeah, happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday to
morning.
all you future people.
Coffee, tea. Cheers to the down under, to the
All you
upside
time
down.
travelers out there.
Oh my gosh. I didn't get the chance to say this as I went and filled up my drink before, and then I came back right as we went live. But oh my gosh, we think we figured out who the mastermind is, Avalar.
Oh no.
What?
Yes.
Oh, I have to watch the
exciting
live
stuff.
later.
And I made
Getting
a bad
closer.
joke, and half of my stream threatened to leave. But I made it for you.
Is that true? Is that true from the Raiders out there?
Pen can answer that. She was ashamed to know me.
Was it a pun? Was it a pun? 100% true.
100% true.
It was bad. Was it a pun? Because double thumbs
No,
up
just
for a pun.
it was a little bit, but mostly just a bad joke.
Was he on a dad joke level?
Yeah, 100% dad joke level.
Oh, okay. Totally acceptable. Totally acceptable, Pen.
Nice.
Oh, Jesus. There's nothing wrong with bad jokes. Nothing wrong with dad jokes.
No, nothing at all. I've been watching a
No.
couple guys on TikTok that do really bad dad jokes.
Yeah.
It's not the only thing you watch on TikTok.
Yeah, well, it happens.
It happens.
It's
evil.
listen,
Don't do TikTok.
I made the
Hashtag
mistake.
Not
I made the
sponsored.
mistake of searching something today on TikTok, and now my
Oh,
For You
no.
page is a mess. So
Oh man.
Like-
Yeah, they got you. They got you figured out. You're in your algorithm now.
no, it was. I saw a TikTok that I was going to send to my buddies. I have a guy that I work with who's a Marine, right? And I saw a TikTok that was kind of picking on the Navy. So
Oh, yeah.
I mentioned it to him, and I lost it. So if you accidentally scroll down or like scroll to the side or hit a link or something, you lose the TikTok that you're on, right? And it's gone forever.
Yeah.
Once you lose a TikTok, it's gone forever, right?
Yeah.
So I mentioned it to him, and he goes, "Oh God," he goes, "if you could find it," he goes, "I got like 10 guys I want to send it to." So I said, "Okay, fine." So I decided to search for it, right? And the nature of the TikTok and what I had to type
Yes.
into my search,
Uh-huh.
I'm inundated with just it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
You want to know how you can fix this? You want to know how you can fix it?
Delete your,
Oh, it'll
delete your
it'll
history.
change eventually. It'll
Just
change.
just continue finding TikToks for my hubby that have raccoons.
Raccoon. I found one with an albino raccoon today.
Oh, he'll love it.
It wasn't that great. It wasn't that great. I just
Oh.
scrolled by it.
Raccoons.
Yeah,
Oh,
raccoons. He's into raccoons.
Raccoons.
My husband loves raccoons. He found a T-shirt that's the other day that said my spirit animal is a trash panda, and he wants it so bad.
Yep.
Oh. I won't tell you what we do with raccoons up my way.
I don't know why he loves raccoons so much. Like
Raccoons
does.
are just cool. That's all. Raccoons are cool.
See, I like raccoons as long as
There's a
they
lot of
don't
cool things
have
about
trash
raccoons. I'll
cans.
give them that.
Exactly.
There's
They
a lot of
eat my
not
trash
cool-
cans.
there's like a not a lot, or there's some cool things. There's some not cool things, but
Mhm.
They
he
eat
likes
my
them.
trash cans.
They make him happy.
They're not koalas. They're not koalas, Obi. No, I'm not putting them in the same category. No, ain't happening.
Cute koala
Like they-
thieves.
They literally eat my trash cans to get into my trash cans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
we had
ain't
problems with raccoons when I was a kid. We had metal trash cans. We had to put huge rocks on them and bungee it down. Yeah.
They're smart too, and they're smart.
See, me, I have more of a problem with black bears. So
Yeah,
So you
that's a
gotta
different problem.
what you
No,
gotta do is
raccoon-
bungee it closed and like suspend it from a tree branch. There you go. Done.
For what? For a black bear? No, they can.
No,
they
they
can
climb.
No,
They can
They
climb.
no.
I figured
Yeah.
out the secret. I figured out the secret combination of ratchet straps where they can't get into it. So now they just spend all night throwing the garbage cans around the driveway.
So if you leave a picket basket, do they leave you alone?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, they just bring more. They bring more friends with them when you do
Oh,
that.
boo boo.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo, boo, boy.
Into the picket basket. I was trying to set up a dad joke, but it didn't come out.
That's fine. It's fine. That's
Oh.
fine.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
it won't be missed.
So if you guys are noticing the little diamond, if you want to call it that, the inspiration, you're starting to gather some channel points.
Yes.
If you look in there, we have some rewards for you.
Yay.
They might need it tonight. That's all I'm gonna say. They might need it
We-
tonight.
we
They might
always
need your
need
help.
it in Strahd.
Oh, good. I like how this
Mm.
is starting. Not. Oh, I guess I should
If all the
probably
nights.
retweet. Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm nervous
do the
now.
tweets. Do the
Boosted
tweets.
wanted-
Do the discords.
Boosted
It's,
wanted
if-
to
if-
Everything's
summon
all
some,
tweeted and discorded.
ninjas
And
yesterday.
yeah. So yeah, we had a good week out of the IMAX sale went well. The Waterdeep went well.
Yes,
Got a new
yes.
subscriber from Miggy Moso. Thumbs up.
Yes,
Thank
Miggy,
you.
thank you.
Yeah.
And yeah. So yeah, accumulate some points. Make sure you use them, especially when they desperately need them. And
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday some points were used and they literally saved a life, so
Nice.
Was that yesterday? That was
Yeah, and
Wednesday.
Oh,
Boost
no,
on,
that was
was the first
Wednesday. That was
one.
Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
Sorry.
Yeah, Wednesday
Yeah.
night. Yep.
Yeah, Boost dropped a lucky to save a roll that
Last
saves the encounter.
Last night, Boosted wanted to
Oh,
summon
he wanted to
ninjas.
Yeah, he wanted to spawn ninjas.
And that reminds me too, we have some of will be audience encounter tables that you can roll, spend your points on that you can roll for to determine what we add to the game. In other words, for an encounter. So you can add monsters right off the hip as soon as you purchase it and roll your dice against the table and see what they get. So you
Is
have
there
the ability
anything
to add
cute
monsters.
in there at least? Something adorable?
Well,
Oh,
Well, if I
depend-
did that, then you have.
it's all
In the monster
subjective.
table.
Well,
Like, oh, it spawns an adorable, fluffy, teddy bear.
There
Yeah.
may
You got
be-
the
Fluffy teddy
But you
bear
got
that's
to
like
kill the
9
fluffy
feet tall.
teddy bear.
It's got
Yeah.
purple feathers and an owl head. You know?
Is there
Is there
something
something-
walrus based?
something walrus base. That's a possibility. Yeah, we could probably do that, especially on Wednesday sessions. And I tell you,
Well, it would be a random roll though.
have to kill
obviously,
it.
So
and you'll have to kill it.
you'd have
It'll
to kill
be
it. Yep.
it'll be an aggressive encounter.
Or we could tame it and ride it.
And knowing our group on Wednesdays, it will probably get skinned and we'll have flippers.
Yes.
So,
Well, I mean, if it's on Thursday, it's going to have a trophy cut off of it, like a fin or something.
Oh my god, yeah.
mhm,
Yep.
mhm.
Fortis and his trophy
It's- it-
collection.
It'll be all you're doing.
Yesterday, Ed, we fought a scarecrow, and
Okay.
Fortis took a handful of charred straw for his trophy.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking like the walrus and the carpenter, probably, that kind of walrus. It makes the people happy.
That is
But
you,
it's sad.
Omni. How could any other cool walruses make us any more happy?
It'll be an NPC. It'll be an NPC walrus named Ubney.
That's it.
He'd be a shopkeeper for the fishes and things. Yes. Yes. Well, with that, it's 17 past the hour. Let's get into a recap so we can get our minds back into Barovia and where we left off last week. If our scribe is ready to go.
I am ready. All right. When we started, Strahd was flying towards the church in Vallaki, and we were in a cart with an annoying little girl. We leave Arabelle in the wagon to make her way home. As they run into the city towards the church, they see Strahd with 3 vampire spawns walking inside. From inside, they hear the screams of Millie and the priest Lucian. Talk is the first through the door as he sees both the men on the ground unconscious. Strahd welcomes them, but wants to know where Irena is. As Tarnok enters the church, 2 spawn run up on them, trying to grab at them, but they both dodge out of the way. Talk pulls out his silver battle axe covered in green flame, hitting the spawn and burning the one next to it. Strahd shoots a fireball at the center of the group. The spawns use their opportunities use the opportunity to grab Talk and Tarnok. Nim jumps to help Talk. Zeph helps Tarnok, and both vampires are sued dead. This enrages Strahd, who rushes up on them. He tries to hit Talk, but he nimbly dodges out of the way. He then grabs Zephyr. You look familiar. Who are you? He then attempts, but fails to read her mind. Talk and Tarnok are quick to react to help her, but the final vampire spawn manages to bite her neck. Tarnok then shoves Strahd, helping Zephyr wiggle free of his grasp and flee, but not without him grabbing a handful of her hair. He says, "This will help me with what I want to know." Nim gets the idea and tells Strahd that Isaac had been asking about Irena's location and hints that maybe he has her. Strahd is duped and says, "Her brother? A spy told me she was here." While he is distracted, Talk whips Strahd with the morning's Lord's whip, but it appears to do no damage to him. Strahd then turns into a mist and moves into the city, presumably to find Isaac. They take Irena and flee from the city to the Vistani camp. Irena, Nim, and Zephyr sneak around the outskirts of the Vistani camp to stay with the Dusk Elves as Talk and Tarnok are welcomed into the camp as heroes for rescuing Arabelle. Luvash offers them anything and points them towards his treasure wagon. They collect a small chest full of gold, and Talk asks about the potion Luvash had previously spoken about to make it through the fog. Luvash says that they will have to brew another batch for them. Speaking with Casimir, Zephyr learns that now that Strahd is in possession of her hair, he will be able to use a scrying spell on her at any time. Nervous about this, she insists that she sleeps separately from Nim and Irena. And that is where we left off.
Dun, dun, dun. Exactly where you left off. You are actually going to take a long rest if you haven't done so already. Because I think one of you need to be healed up, and that would be Nim, I believe.
We're taking a long rest. We haven't already.
Yeah.
I think I
Yep.
already have.
Okay. Just so you guys know, my 7-year-old's tooth is about to come out, and she's trying to pull it out now.
Nice.
It's
So
a big event.
Yeah, it's gonna be a deal.
When my tooth was about to come out when I was a kid, I just sat in front of a mirror, wiggling and wiggling and wiggling and wiggling.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she's trying to do.
Is it out? No? It's closed? Okay. Cool.
You guys said long rest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already hit your button. Is
Okay,
that
right
close? Okay. Hey, that's appointment. That's appointment for.
Yep.
Oh.
Move them.
So yeah, you guys took a long rest. Nim already did it for you, so you should be all
Okay,
healed
thank
up. And as you sleep through the morning and wake up, and as you expected, it is dark and stormy outside,
course.
pouring rain.
Because it is Barovia.
Yeah.
It's always raining in Barovia. Miserable place it is. As you guys wake up in your separate places, Nim on the one cabin, and Zephyr on the other, and I believe Tarnok and Tak sleeping in the wagon they always have.
Yay.
Not much activity going on in the camp. Seems like they partied all night, celebrating the return of Annabelle. As you awaken.
Cool beans.
Time is yours.
Awesome.
Um,
Well, I probably would have cast Goodberry before I went to bed. So
Okay.
as dinner.
Dinner. And maybe a breakfast. It might last long enough, I think.
Yeah, it's 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
wonder if I go meet up with you and can I get one of those good berries?
well, I would have made my way over to you guys and yours. I would have snuck over to your guys' cabin.
Oh, before you come, Irena puts on a hood, a cape with a hood on it. If she doesn't already have it on.
Well, she had it on last night, so presumably she would have put it on.
Okay.
But I will enter it or the cabin, and I'll be like really weird trying to not look at you guys. And I'll hand you each a good berry.
Well, if we have our hoods on, I don't know if I have. I don't think I have a cape with hood, but I need a cape with a hood. So maybe if we have the capes with the hoods on while we're around you, make it harder for the Strahd to see us or tell.
Well, you don't know that yet.
Yeah. Shoot. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. I will. I'll be weirdly looking away, but I'll tell you two what I was told about that. Basically, that now that he has my hair, he can scry. So it'd probably be best if Irena keeps her face covered and not speak. And then we'll tell the guys as well when we meet up with them. Maybe we need to start using some code words.
She puts her hood back up. So he's spying on us all the time?
I mean, he can at any time, potentially.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
So I guess as long as we keep your identity secret, Irena, keep your face hidden, it'll make it harder for him to tell. But it makes me wonder if you'll be able to identify the party that you're with if everybody else doesn't have the hood and the cape.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter the rest of the party. What really matters is her. And,
Well,
I mean, our surroundings, too, I guess. He pretty much, I'm sure, assuming knows where we are at most times anyway, though.
Probably.
We're in Barovia.
It's possible.
All right, but after I feed you guys and give you guys that joyful information, I'm going to sneak around the camp and head to the trail that leaves.
Shall we join you and wait for the guys?
Sure.
All right. So you two, Irena and Sapphire and Nim, head to the trail leading out of town, kind of waiting in the woods line as Tarnak and Tak are now waking up from their slumber inside the wagon.
Yep. And I'll talk over with Tarnak what I feel we should do today. So
Okay.
Sorry,
I know we. I
I
know
was
we
like, "What are
said-
you doing, Nim? Are you fighting with a microwave?"
I know we said we wanted to go to Brez, but I feel we need to return to Valaki.
Oh. Okay.
We'll talk it over with the rest of the group, but
Okay.
knowing that that woman Anna has been taken by the Burgermeister,
Yeah.
I feel we need to do our best to rectify that situation.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get something figured out so that we can enter the city again. That would be nice. At least without getting accosted every 4 seconds.
And I guess I'll on our way out of camp, I'll tell Lavash that we're leaving, and I'll thank him for his hospitality once again. And
Okay. You poke through the tent. He's kind of like in the slumber, and he raises. Thank you for your helping us and bringing Annabelle back. Whatever you need. If you need a place to crash again, always think of us. We'll be there for you.
thank you. It's greatly appreciated.
No, thank you.
And I guess we'll head
you head out?
of camp.
head up out and you meet up with Nim and Zephyr at the trail, beginning of the trail.
Did you guys bring the wagon?
Oh yeah, we'll have brought the wagon with us, sure.
Mhm.
Because I have that iron chest too. So
Which Zephyr now sees, and Nim now sees.
Oh, I see you guys were handsomely rewarded.
Yes, we were. I'm kidding.
yes, Lavash paid us for bringing his daughter back. He allowed us to take a chest from his treasure wagon.
Just a trust.
Well, he said that there was 2 chests to choose from and a carpet with a unicorn on it. So we chose the iron chest.
How?
you open it?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you open it?
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
There's money in it.
Did I put a count up last time for that? Did I divvy that up last time or no? There's 650 gold in it.
Yeah, it was like 600 some gold.
Yeah, 650.
did.
I think it was, and I
Yes,
think you did
because
put
I
it
I
down.
want to say it was
yeah.
like 160, 162 gold and 5 silver each.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I have 212, so that makes sense.
Yeah, 650. It was in the iron chest, and I think you divvied it up. I don't know if everybody added it to their purse,
Yeah, that I don't know
especially
either.
Nim.
Yeah,
Especially Nim. So how much you did?
It was
I don't know if-
162 gold and 5 silver.
I'm assuming I did because I have 5 silver.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I can imagine I'd have 5 silver.
Yeah, I have
did.
5 silver too.
What was it again? 106. What was
got
the gold again?
162.
Okay, you got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I saw 15 there. I was like, nope, she didn't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And,
As you're divvying up the iron chest, getting rained on.
And I will, as we start to ride away from camp, I'll tell the girls that I regretfully fear that we have to return to Vallaki. I know we said we wanted to go to Brez to find the next gem, but with Mrs. Kreskov, I think was her name, Kreskov, Anna,
Yeah.
being held
Yeah,
captive.
Kreskov was-
I think
Mhm.
I think we need to do our best to see to her release, or at least to get the wedding dress back to Kresk.
What are we gonna do about Irena?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Strahd already has all of his spies in Vallaki. We
didn't-
can't take her back there.
I didn't say I had a plan. I just said that I feel like we need to do this. So
It's like we can't leave her here. What if the Vistani find her? The Dusk Elves they don't have any means of protecting her.
Let's send her to Brez. Nobody's gonna look for her there.
nobody will look for her at Brez. Again,
one
like I
bit.
said, I didn't say that I had a thought out plan. It was
Right. What is her situation actually? Who is holding her?
the Burgermeister. She was taken captive by Isaac, I believe, and the Burgermeister has her. At least that's what I think that's what the women at the church told us, or somebody told us. Maybe Father Donovan. I don't know.
Oh, it was the wife, Erwin's wife.
Oh, Erwin's wife. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Well,
I changed maps real quick to Vallaki, and you can blow it out a little bit to show
I
the
got it.
audience. But
Yeah.
yeah, you guys are coming out of the Vestini camp there on the bottom left.
hey, Scooby Doo the follow.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Hey,
Woo!
Hey.
Welcome back.
Scooby, welcome back. I don't know if you're going to stay or not since you didn't know if you wanted to, but hi. Hey, Scoob.
Definitely, thank you for the follow.
Where are we going?
So anyway, so that's those are my thoughts. But whatever the party thinks is the best course of action.
I mean, it is probably a timely matter. Do you think we can sneak Irena into the city?
Sure. Are we gonna get her back out again? Probably not.
I don't know.
Well, now
Strahd's in the city right now.
Strahd. Well,
He was there
Strahd-
yesterday.
Strahd
Might-
was in the city yesterday, and
I mean, for all
he
we
went,
know, Isaac is dead.
he went looking for Isaac. Now, that being said,
Oh, that's true.
we
That's what
we have learned some information. That if Isaac is indeed Irena's brother, he may not mean her harm, and it may wind up being to our favor to see what he can do to protect her.
I mean, that is also a true fact. If he's not already been killed by Strahd.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I guess I can get on board with this decision. I suggest that we enter the city at the southern gate. This one.
The Southern Gate.
Okay. Yeah, that
You
one.
want to
sounds
do that
good.
one, or do you want to do the one that's all the way close to the market shop, the maker shop, which is closer to the stockyard?
The coffin
where he's
maker.
at,
Oh, you
right?
mean
What? Oh, what here?
Or we're going to the Burgermasters?
we're going to the Burgermasters.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he was in charge of the stockyard.
No, Isaac is the sheriff of the town.
Yeah. Isaac is like the sheriff of the town.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm thinking of stockyard as the
Hey, boosted.
like a police force whatever area.
All right. Let's enter it. We'll head to town.
All right, you head through the southern gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
God, I
You
wish
tra-
I could have this guy's
travel
cell.
along the travel on the forest path. You passed the point where you remembered the fateful day when Strahd reached out and took Belfier away.
Oh,
As you
don't
move past that
remind me.
point,
Hey, is it the
As we
dirt?
pa-
I just want to push it.
you see the scuffle in the dirt tracks that of that fateful evening. As you go past that, you end up to the southern gate. It's surprisingly not being guarded at this time.
What?
As you
That seems unusual.
the gates are open. You don't see any resemblance of guards at the post. As you move closer in, or move in more, let's use so we go into the subject. Let's use talk as an example. As you come through, everybody give me a perception, please.
23.
18.
16.
7.
I've got my
I would
head
say
down. I'm
Tarnax-
trying not to be seen. is the
He's
problem.
got his hood up and he's looking down.
Yeah.
That's fair. I was gonna say there's no fireflies for him to be to grabbing his attention at the moment, but Nim happens to notice as you start walking through the only semblance of any kind of activity is kind of a shadowy figure lurking in a alleyway as you pass through the gate and come up to your first house and alleyway set kind of there. As you pass the next alleyway, you see he's kind of following. Comes out to the street and is following behind you.
Hey guys, there's somebody following behind us. I quietly say to everybody, or the closest person, whoever's closest to me.
Okay. Sorry, I'm
what
looking at my.
what's our marching order? Just so I have an idea. Is it I assume I'm out in front, probably.
I'm gonna be in the
maybe.
middle somewhere.
You got a wagon. So someone's got to be driving,
I'll be on the
Wagon.
wagon. I'll be on the wagon.
Well,
and somebody just two people to
Irena,
sit on it.
Irena doesn't have a horse, so I assume she'd be in the wagon or sitting on the wagon.
Okay.
And who else is in the wagon? Anybody else in the wagon or no?
me and Irina are in the wagon.
So who's driving?
Me.
Okay. Tarnock is driving.
I guess if Tarnock's driving, Talk, are you in the front? leading
I
the charge?
assume I'm on the horse out in the front. Yeah.
Okay, then I guess Nim and I would be like one on each corner of the wagon, keeping an eye out.
Okay.
I guess
Okay.
she kept a better eye.
Okay.
That sounds
Alright,
good.
and I'm-
Just like that. Yeah.
And I'm placing Irena kind of sitting next to Tarnock on the driver's seat kind of deal. So everybody's kind of in a way surrounding her a little bit.
Well, the Strahd said he had spies. Do you think it's a spy?
Possible. I
Should
can
we-
see if I can stealthily go around. What do you think? What should I do?
I mean, I think that we need to figure out who this person is immediately.
Did you want to tell the guys up front?
Well, yeah, because I guess I can't hear you, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I
was
guess
just
I
gonna
will.
say
I
something,
will.
but yeah, I don't know.
I'll ride my horse around and kind of speak
I'll just
to
keep
them
my eyes out while you're doing
and,
that.
and tell them.
I'll tell Irena to like get down in the wagon and cover herself up a bit.
well,
She crawls in the back, throws
if
a blanket over top of her.
if we split up, if Tarnock and I continue with the wagon and Irena towards the Burgermaster's mansion, perhaps you and Nim could fall off somewhere, and we'll see who he follows. We'll see if he stays with you or if he stays with us. And then if he stays with us, maybe you can get a better look or get the drop on him.
And I
So
still
up
have my
here,
hood on
like,
me.
right up here where the road forks, you guys.
Yeah,
go
where the
right,
fork
we
in
go
the road
left?
is, we'll go to the right, and you guys can go to the left, and we'll see what that.
Does.
Which way he goes.
Yeah, we'll see if he follows you or us.
Okay,
Okay.
and then I'll fall back with Nim.
Who's dead? No.
Who's Nim's got a crossbow bolt in her back, slunched over in the saddle. I should have never left her alone.
Talk and Tarnock continue on in the wagon with Irena. You come to the intersection and make a left or a right.
We'll make a
As
right and
that's-
go towards the mansion.
Yep.
All right, so bring you there. Nim and Zephyr is holding back, but the shadowy figure seems to be not slowing down and actually like he's walking towards you.
Okay, I guess
And
we'll continue at this pace.
okay. I gotta bring him up real quick. 1 second. Ooh. Keeping the same pace and him walking
Do we ever
your
find
slower
out?
pace and he's walking up to you. Go ahead.
Did we ever find out who was chasing us through the woods before?
No,
Nope.
Okay.
just a spy. That's
Okay.
That's all I can.
Well, that was I assume. I assume this is the same shadowy figure
Yeah,
that was chasing
yeah.
us
Could be the
earlier.
same.
Kind of what we were assuming, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember.
As he catches up to you and you come in the light, he's coming out of the shadows a little bit. And mind you, it is daytime, but it is dark and stormy. There's a cloaked figure, probably about almost 6 foot. You can tell he's well built, medium built. He's got a hood over his face, black hood, as he walks up closer to Zephyr's horse. And he pulls the hood back. A moment, please.
Sure, a moment, but only a moment.
My mistress, I should say mistress, my master. What's the word for a master that's a woman? Is it mistress?
Mistress.
It's a woman?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mistress. Yep.
Yeah.
I had to watch that, make sure it wasn't like a lover.
Well, I mean, it's that
Request-
too.
Okay. Requested your presence at dinner.
And
And
who
she
is your
hands
mistress?
Hands you a letter made out, well, not made out, but to you. That'll be Lady Watcher.
It's made out to me specifically or to all of us?
It's not made out at all. I misspoke on
okay.
that. But
Okay.
there's a letter or a card or an envelope there's a card or a letter in the envelope.
And when does it say dinner? What-
We haven't opened it yet, but he's saying Lady Watcher is inviting you to dinner, his mistress.
Okay, I guess I'll open it and look at it.
Inside is a signed letter from Lady Watcher, who cordially is inviting you for dinner. For a common goal, discuss a common goal of taking down the Burgermeister, the current Burgermeister.
Oh.
Please bring your friends. And she points, she kind of got a crude map of the town of Valaki and kind of a star of where her house is. As I bring it up, it's on the north side to the east.
Are we
There.
there?
Nope,
We
you're on the southwest side.
Yeah, we.
Oh, watch
No,
your
no,
house.
no. I mean, am I present for this happening, or am I too far ahead?
No, you're too far ahead.
No, we're too far ahead.
And does it say when or just in general? Come join us.
Dinner time tonight, and that usually happens around 4 in the afternoon, 5 in the afternoon. Right about
Gosh,
dusk.
they're early birds like me.
Just as the sun's setting.
I look up at the cloudy, stormy sky and be like, okay.
We'll talk to our group. I think maybe we should talk
There's
to
always very well, but as she looks at Zephyr with the comment with the storm, there's always more dark than it is right now. You have seen the darkness of darkness.
We will speak to the rest of our group before I say anything else. If our answer is yes, we will come. If it is not, then we will not be there. And
Lady Watcher does not like no for an answer.
and then I will hand. Okay, I don't want this on my person, so I'm going to hand the invitation back.
And he
I
looks
want the
stunned
evi-
and as he reaches for the letter.
We have the information. We don't need the invitation.
Yes.
As you
You
wish.
obviously know who we are, so invitation not needed.
As you wish. We shall be inspecting you. As he disappears down one of the alleyways.
And then I guess we'll trot and catch up with the group.
Yeah, I think maybe.
You should have crumpled it up and stuffed it in your mouth.
And
Definitely
then
make
be
them
like,
look
oh, I can't eat this, and then hand it back.
As he says, this message will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
This message will self-destruct.
Oh my.
Okay, I will catch up with the guys.
We will. Yep.
Okay.
We're gone.
So I guess I'll stop.
Okay. You made it turn the corner after that. That situation happened. As you turn the corner, they just finished up and they kind of called up to you as you stopped right about midway down that street.
Okay. Am I able to do a check to see if there's still a spy watching us or anything?
Sure, they can if you want.
Don't know if there is, but it's always best to check, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, 17.
I look around. It seems to be actually very eerily not a soul around.
Okay. Just trying to keep the eyes out.
As you look around the town too, you see no destruction given the prior night's events. There's no destruction, but everybody seems to have their shutters closed. What seems to be doors locked. Everything's closed. You can't see inside houses. It looks like they're, if you will, hiding.
Seems
But
on edge. Everybody seems on edge
mm,
in a way.
but you see no souls, no people. Eerily quiet. Not even dogs barking or chickens clucking or anything like that.
For some reason, I really want to go to the inn at the moment. For some reason, I have a feeling I trust them.
You want to speak with them before we go to the Burgermeisters?
Well,
Okay, so
considering that it might give us some insight what happened the night before.
I mean,
You're
Strahd
relaying-
attacked the city. They thought the
You're
city
relaying.
was safe.
Are you relaying the letter to Tarnak and I?
Oh, yeah, I thought this was a conversation she and I were kind of having as we were trotting up. But yes, when we get to you.
All right. I didn't realize
No.
that you. Okay, no,
That's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
Oh, wow, Ed, look at your camera.
Yeah, your camera is doing crazy things. Hold on.
That's a
Whoa, what
party
the hell's
time.
going on?
It's a party up in here. The
Oh,
mists
what's
of
up?
Barovia have taken over.
That is really weird. Oh, well.
There's the mist wall.
It's not doing it in Ninja. It's just doing it in OBS.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'll play
That's
with
the mist of Barovia for you.
Continue.
Okay.
As you work through that-
Anyway,
yeah, as
when
you-
we get up to you guys, we will tell you like a little bit like hush hush, like Lady Watcher has requested our presence for dinner this evening. Seeing as we have a mutual enemy in this town.
So we're whispering this is I don't want, even though I don't see anybody around here, I really don't want to give it chances.
Well, that
Okay.
that may change our plans. Do we wish to speak to Lady Watcher before we confront the Burgermeister?
That's what I was going to ask. Maybe we could use helping her as leverage to get Lady Anna back. Like, say we'll help her, but you must help us rescue Anna first.
All I
Who
know
has
is
Anna again?
walking around with this
The
woman in her
Burgermeister.
pocket is our.
Yeah.
Okay, the Burgermeister has Anna. And Lady Watcher. I wonder if Lady Watcher wants Anna.
No.
But
Anna was the wife of the Burgermeister of Krezik.
I know.
Is it
She's the one that
possible
wears the
to
wedding
leave
dress.
Irena
Yes.
at the inn for a short time?
We may be able to speak to Erwin and his wife about that. Yes.
You know what?
She obviously will be no less safe there than she was in the church.
I know, or with us. The problem is If she's with
I say
us,
let's
it puts
go
a
with-
huge target on us that we have to try and hide every time we go anywhere.
We already do, thanks to you, Tarnok.
Only Isaac has beef with
Well,
me.
yes, but with our new knowledge, we may be able to solve that situation.
Yeah, there's that.
All right, I suggest we get out of the street and stop talking about this. Let's head to the Blue Water Inn, find out what's going on in the city, see if we can learn any more information about Anna and about Lady Watcher from them.
Sounds good.
Agreed.
Okay. You at this point turn left to head down to the at your intersection to head down to the Blue Water Inn. When you notice to your right, a shop in front of you. Actually, I should say, Blinksy Toys. I gotta
I
just
keep
grab one
seeing
thing.
that toy name pop up, guys. Remember we saw that little nightmare horse that said Blinsky, and our dolls say Blinsky.
This cramped shop has a dark entrance portico about which hangs a wooden sign shaped like a rocking horse with a B engraved on both sides. Flanking the entrance are two archways, arch lead frames, windows. Through dirty glass, you see jumbled displays of toys and hanging place cards bearing a slogan, "It's no fun is no Blinksy."
You gotta clean it up. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we know that Isaac spends a lot of time at Blinsky's. We are kind of looking for Isaac, I guess, to help us with Irena, right?
We're gonna.
Do we want to
That's-
stop in a Blinsky's?
that's
Is that
true.
what you said?
Want to stop and see if he's in there?
All right.
I suppose it's as good as idea as any.
I mean,
So
I take out my doll and I look at this and I hold it out to you. I go, "Does this look creepy to you?"
It absolutely is horrifying since it looks like you.
Exactly.
But
Now you want to go in here?
Oh man.
Now, you want to go in here? This
I
came
mean,
out of there.
we're looking for Isaac. I mean, unless you want to run around the street screaming your name butt naked, waiting for him to come and get you, that's the only other option I see.
if you if you want to continue with Irena to the inn, I will go into Blinsky Toys.
I will stay with you.
Probably shouldn't wait outside. So
You
The inn is
two
only right around
stay-
the corner.
all
Yeah,
right.
you two stay with Irena. Go to the inn. That way, neither
Alright.
of you are
Yes.
going to be
Well,
seen, and we'll see if he's here.
that is what we will do. We will go to safety.
There's the creep. There's a creepy doll for everybody.
Yes.
Now imagine
has
it looks like
horns.
Tarnok.
Yeah, and each one of these dolls looks like the character that holds it. As you guys are getting ready to split, right? One group left, one group right. Understand?
Mhm.
Mhm.
So Tarnok and Irena is going to Blue Water Inn.
Nim, or are
And
you
then
going
whatever
to the inn as well?
Nim is doing, if she's going to stay with us or go with Tarnok.
We'll assume that she goes with Tarnok, since she usually likes to hang out with Irena.
Yep.
I'm gonna assume that too. Okay, so
Creepy
you
doll.
guys split off. As you split off, Doc and Zephyr actually notice as you get closer to Binksy Toys, you look across, you actually see the Burgermeister's mansion, and at this stage, it is surrounded by guards.
Maybe it was a good idea to hold off for now anyway. Aren't going to draw attention to ourselves walking by with a parade in these empty streets, I guess.
Yeah, that
Mm.
doesn't exactly look like the situation that we want to walk into the middle of.
Yeah.
You think maybe it? Oh, hold on.
You're with me.
Mhm.
You walked
Shoot.
off.
It's
You
All right, you
mean
guys,
Irena, right?
Tarnak and Nim and Irena are going to the Blue Water Inn. And Talk and Zephyr walk up to this Blinksy toy. Noticing through the glass, you do see a heavy-set man with a jester cap and a jester outfit that looks to be holes, like kind of moth-eaten. Kind of in the shop, kind of behind the counter, messing with some stuff. And he's got a monkey on his shoulder.
A monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess I'll walk in.
I'll be behind him.
I'm gonna try to get you a picture of this guy. If I can find it in
Where was the guards?
roll 20 here.
The
All
guards were
around
around the
the-
Burgermeister's mansion.
Okay, I thought for some reason I thought they were in front of the toy store. All right.
No, they're all around the mansion. The mansion is surrounded by guards.
Yeah, let's not go there. Go fight. I'm gonna go kill all the guards in town.
Should have had this out actually. I did not.
5 levels higher than we were last time. we can
Yeah.
take on 50, 60 guards, right, guys?
Sure.
I mean,
Sure, we
we
tried
did,
that once
we-
before.
Yeah, I was gonna say we did that on Wednesday, didn't we?
As you as you open the door, the little bell rings on top of the thing, and he steps up, looks up. Ah, welcome, friends, to the House of Blinsky, where happiness and smiles can be bought at bargain prices. Perhaps you know a little child needs a joy, or a little toy for a girl or boy. As he's looking kind of happy and joyful towards you.
It's already a little too enthusiastic for my like.
Yeah, he's looking at stunned faces. Is it my monkey? I can put him away.
No, you seem a little cheerfully out of place in this city.
In Barovia in general.
Well, I call myself the Wizard of Tiny Wonders to bring joy to children. To maybe a little hope here. Do you have one? That needs a little toy?
I will pull out my doll and say, I've already got a Blinsky. Thanks.
Oh, yes. Yes. The Vistani can't have me made that for you. And I must say, almost like twins.
And then I take my stuffed corgi and I put my stuffed Blinsky on top of my stuffed corgi and put it back in my bag.
I seem to matched your appearance very well, I must say. I'm pleased you enjoyed that.
Yes, we're looking for Isaac.
Oh, he comes in here about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, so not recently.
No, he comes in and he has you make these same dolls.
What
Same
kind of
modeled
dolls?
dolls, if you will. Actually, he placed an order a while ago as he looks under his counter there. He's looking around. I just gotta put a button on her eye as he pulls the doll up. Strikingly, it looks like Irena.
That's not
Yes,
creepy. At all.
every doll he orders has this appearance.
And how many of these dolls have you made?
Oh, over the years, hundreds. He plays pretty good.
I'm not there.
Why? Do you know why? He ever
Yeah,
told you?
I went the other way.
No, never gave me a reason why. Just orders. Very demanding. But he's the only paying customer I had in 6 months. And he puts his monkey down on the table, and the little monkey's got a little tutu, ballerina tutu, and he's feeding it peanuts, and it dances. Hey,
Cute.
Piccolo.
Did you that's
Hey, I
name
made
your
him.
monkey?
I named him Piccolo. A friend gave that to me about 2 weeks ago.
Gave the monkey to you 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
What friend?
Didn't catch his name. He's a can't get to that. Too many tabs. Hang on, I need his description. He's a older half elf. Kind of a bard. All right, he doesn't sing too much. He tells stories. That is strange. Uh-oh. The tooth has came out, guys.
Oh boy.
So you're on camera. You can show her. You're on camera. You can show everybody. You might be a little off now. Okay, there she goes.
Okay. So you say an older elf gave it to you a couple of weeks ago, a bard of some sort?
Yes, yes. He colorfully dressed, half elf bard. Yes.
Half
He
elf
came
bard.
to. Yeah, he came to Barovia or the city in a carnival wagon that's just west of town there. And he had a pet monkey on his shoulder, and he gave it to me, and I call him Piccolo. And he throws him another peanut, and he dances in his tutu. You want to try? I'm starting to train him. Maybe I can get him to a flip.
I'm gonna look at Zephyr, and I'm going to say there was a half elf bard at the inn our first night in town.
There was. Where does this half elf bard live?
I don't know.
But you said he has a wagon outside of town, right?
West of
Yeah, he
town?
came in on a wagon. Yeah, he's staying the wagon's over in the stockyard at the east side of town. I wouldn't believe Asterisk
town.
will let him stay there.
Stockyard.
I'm assuming he stays with his wagon.
Oh, he's
Assumption.
staying on the east side of town, not the west. Okay.
In the stockyard over here.
Yeah. All right. And one other question for you. Where does Isaac live?
Well, Isaac stays with the burgomaster. Everybody knows that. He's sheriff of the town.
I kind of figured as much, but I thought I'd confirm that. You have questions, Talk?
You want a jack in box?
Nothing that
And it
hasn't already been
pops out.
answered, I believe. What pops
You
out?
start taking a jack in box. He's got a jack in box and he's playing it. No music's playing, and the thing pops out and collapses down. Oh, I need to fix that. Yeah.
No, I don't believe I have any questions. If Isaac isn't here, we may best catch up with the others. But
yes.
Do you remember the bard's name?
Rictavio.
Rictavio?
Yes.
Spell that.
RIC. Let me do it this way. It's easier. Rictavio. Rictavio. You sure you don't need a toy? And he pulls out a headless doll with a sack of attachable heads, including one with an eye and mouth stitched shut. This 9 copper for this beautiful doll for the little girls. Or how
The
about
little
this
girls? The little girls, you say?
one? Yes, and how about this one? You seem like a warrior. He brings out a miniature gallows, complete with trapdoor and weighted hangman. Then he's playing with the hangman floating on the string.
I know a young girl that may like that.
The one from Death House.
No, and Arabelle.
Arabella.
I'm
Or how about this one? You might. Well, how about this one? You might like this one. He brings out, those Russian dolls things as he takes one apart.
Oh,
They
the
get
nesting
smaller and
dolls?
smaller. Nesting dolls, thank you. So he takes one out and it's fairly young, like a baby, and as he's taking one apart, it gets older and smaller and older and smaller. To the last one is the Mummified Corpse. How about that? This is my artistic ability.
That's fine craftsmanship right there.
Yes. Oh, I have another thing.
Um,
To a craftsmanship, a wooden string with a mobile and hanging bats, flapping wings as he brings it out, and he's flapping the wings. Look, it flies. Anything you can do with your imagination.
Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to pass on getting any more toys at this moment. But the next time I meet a child, I will keep you in mind.
Okay. Oh, all right.
And I will toss him a silver and thank him for his time.
Hey, great, welcome. Oh, a silver. Here, take this as a gift. And he brings out a ventriloquist dummy that looks like Strahd. Here, have this as a gift.
Thank you.
It's a dummy. And he's talking, "Rawr, I'll suck your blood. Ha ha ha."
Thank
Blah, blah, blah,
you.
blah, blah.
Thank you.
Do not say blah, blah, blah.
I will take the ventriloquist Strahd.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Thank you. So very
Thank
much.
you. It's been so long since I sold a toy. I hope it brings you joy.
I'm sure it will bring me much joy.
He claps his hands. These little bells on his hats are jingling. Come back. Please come back. Please come back. You will come back, right?
Baby, come back.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
I hope so too. Anything else? I have a merry-go-round. You want to see that?
No, thank you. And I'm going
No, I
to
think-
leave.
Yeah, I think that's enough, and I'll leave as well.
All right.
I'll
And back
make
out into
a
the random
comment. I'll
porch.
make a comment that he's quite the unique fellow as we're walking out.
He is definitely a small blessing in this darkness, and yet overpowering and smothering force.
Wow. Brutal.
So I
Hey,
guess we're gonna
I
make
give
our way
compliments.
to meet up with the others. I guess at the end.
Okay. Yeah, by now, Tarnak has arrived at Blue Water Inn with Irena. They pulled into the back. Let's go ahead and just flip that map to the Blue Water Inn.
I'm with Irena too.
Yep. I thought I said Nib too. I'm sorry. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Ciao. Oh, this is the roof. Scroll down.
Yep. Sorry for the map changing. It's a
Alright.
necessity.
Yep.
Yeah,
We're gonna sneak in the back door. Again, going to the kitchen like we did last time.
mm-hmm.
Hello again.
Hi. Funny to see you here again.
Yes. We need to talk to you a bit, probably. We'll wait for the rest of the group to get here, but we have
We have some questions.
Irena with us again, and we need to keep her
Okay.
hidden. We need to keep her hidden. If you would be so kind to aid with that.
Yes, we can definitely aid with that.
It may be only for a short time, just while we're here in town trying to get some stuff taken care of. Also, we would like some, information on what is happening in town. But like I said, that can
Yeah.
probably wait until the rest of the group arrives.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, I'll tell you what we
fine.
do. Bray, take this young lady to the storage on a stairwell. Should be safe there. It's kind of a hidden stowaway area in case we need to be secretive with our secret group.
Okay.
And be
Leave her
sneaky
there.
because we're
Secret.
Is there any way I can hide the door, like cover the door, so the door can't be seen?
Can the door be seen?
the door is actually in the stable area, and yeah, you could slide some hay or put some hay bales and things of that nature in there
Cool.
to hide it.
Cool. That's good. Door's hidden.
Kind of camouflage. Yep, door's hidden. It also has a little bit of camouflage to it too.
All right. And let's say everybody's showing up now. That'll be cool.
If
And
you
Yep,
only
and
you
that's
had a
been top.
tapestry with a unicorn on it, you could have hung it over the door.
Damn, you're right. I'll go back and buy
Touche.
it.
Do you
Okay.
think we can take a small break?
No
I need to-
breaks. No breaks.
Please,
Okay,
please.
go ahead. Fine.
No breaks for you.
Fine.
Let's take a small 5-minute break.
Nice. Hey, Boosted, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on, Boosted?
Scooby Doo rocks. Thanks for the follow. It's awesome.
That's funny. So, last night on stream, Corgi said Scooby Doo Roo. And I just
Oh, Scooby Doo Roo.
And she said it before I read it. So when I read it, every time after that, that's how I read it. But then you said rocks, and I was like, oh, you know what? It's probably that.
I'm usually pretty good with like phonetic names.
Right.
Very rarely do I get one that stumps me. I mean, there's a couple of them out there that are like super crazy unique.
Yeah.
That I like. You got to put like a lot of brain power into, but most of the time I get them.
She just said it before I read it. So I just, every time I read it after that, I said the same thing. Yeah.
Setting up sprinklers.
Sprinklers.
Excuse my yawn.
Oh, man. I
Yeah.
made bases
things
today. We can talk about
things
that.
just got super complicated in Velaki.
Yeah, they did. I made bases. I made a whole bunch of them, about 40. A little over 40, I think. Well, 40 plus 9.
Okay.
So almost 50.
So you bought you bought the skeletons and zombies? Is that what you bought the last time around?
So I got an extra box of 20 skeletons and
Yep.
20 zombies.
Yeah.
And then I also got 3 hero models for the vampire army.
Okay, so you got some vampires, some skeletons, some zombies. So
Mhm.
how many pieces are in your cursed city now?
In my Cursed City box, 100.
Well, no, just in general, because you just added 43 pieces, right? Because this is
Yeah.
you bought this essentially for Cursed City.
Yeah, so 106.
That's awesome.
back.
106 pieces to a game that doesn't exist.
Well, see, here's the thing. I also bought this because you can use the army from Cursed City as part of your army. So I could have an Age of Sigmar army. But what I'm thinking about doing, I was talking about this the other night, or last night, I guess, with Fortis. And what I'm thinking is I might make this box, finish the box like I want to make it, and then run it as a D&D campaign instead of Curse City, because fuck that game. just use the basic setup from their little book that they have here, and just don't
That
use
sounds.
any of the game. Use just their book.
Yeah. Hey,
And,
heck, that sounds like it would be fun to try.
So there's 8 characters. You guys would pick one of the 8 characters, and then I run it like a dungeon. It'd be like it's like 8 or 9 dungeons we'd have to run.
Okay, so it's like a dungeon run, like a boss rush dungeon run.
Yeah,
of.
kind of. Yeah.
Huh, interesting. That could be neat.
But I got
Your brain circles a lot on stuff like that, and mine is like, oh look, corgi. Ah! That's my brain.
Yeah. I do a lot of thinking about things.
Well, I'm glad you think about some things.
So I've got but Ed, what we didn't count is I got 4 more vampire models here that aren't part of that. I got the Crimson Court. He's not here to, but
He's not here to see it, but he can hear you.
Yes, he can.
Oh yeah,
Just
no,
what's
I
important.
saw the Crimson Court when you got it, right?
Right. So I have those too. So it's not 106, it's 110. And I don't think I'm done.
Because the Crimson Court was the first thing that you bought. Because after you got home with the Curse City set, you were like, I should have bought the Crimson Court.
Yeah.
And then was that the one you had a hard time finding? Everything was sold out?
Yeah, so I went back there and it was sold out, and then I had to, I ended up ordering it online. I had to wait for it to come back online, and then I ordered it.
Yeah.
I actually kind of want to order 2 or 3 more boxes. I'm having a problem. Oof. I'm starting to army build, and I'm like,
I need to take it for Girl Scouts.
Well, here's another
I
thing.
want you to pick them
This
up and put them nice
guy-
and neat. Hopefully they're not ripped up and you're sitting on a bunch of them.
The
Hey,
main,
Nim, you should probably mute yourself.
the main Crimson Court guy.
I just realized that.
The main Crimson Court guy here. He,
Yeah, my son
I want to
playing
take him.
Fortnite. He's sitting in
Either
Girl
him
Scouts
or this
taking
other
one.
guy with
Oops.
wings. Cut his wings off and maybe do something different. And put him on a Auric Maw Crusher.
Okay.
Which is that like dragon that looks like a cabbage.
Mhm.
Right? But paint it.
I know it sounds funny, Corgi, but if you see it, it's the best way to describe it.
Really,
Okay.
it is.
Damn it to me. Damn it to me.
Oh, I'm not good at things like that. I'm sure Ed will take care of you.
Yeah, Ed will take care of it.
So it's I want to paint it black, but give it fur on those front arm pads.
What's the actual name of it?
Maw Crusher.
Maw Crusher, right?
Yeah. So I want to like paint it black and give it fur on those arm pads out front, and like give it like furry shoulders with like brown tuft fur in its neck, like a bat, because that's what it'll look like if you paint it like that. It'll look like a bat. And then put one of these vampire dudes on it, and then you just give it the rules of a vampire lord on zombie dragon.
Yeah. There you go, Corgi. It looks like a cabbage or some kind of leafy vegetable.
It does. That's so funny.
Cabbage.
Yeah, as soon as he said the dragon looks like a cabbage, I knew exactly what he was talking about. So-
It does. It looks like a cabbage. I mean, there's no other way to describe that.
Right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
What the thing is like you might be like, It's like a really bulky dragon until somebody tells you that it looks like a cabbage, and then you're like, oh yeah, that's the best way to describe it. There's no other way. Why would I try to do it any other way than that now?
Never heard of a cabbage dragon, but
All right, here I'm gonna drop. There's a link in chat of what we're talking about, right? So that everybody can actually look at it and go, oh yeah, it kind of does look like a big white cabbage.
Scooby-Doo rocks. That's how we say that. Okay. And Boost is
Scooby-Doo
setting up
rocks.
sprinklers.
Scooby-Doo rocks. Scooby-Doo rocks was helping us a lot last night. Somebody's excited.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
You could thank Scooby-Doo for the link I sent you about sleeping in armor, Avalar.
Oh, is that where that came from?
Yep, it is Scooby-Doo.
Oh, okay. Pulling out of his Xanthars. I just want to see you squirm in the animated tent. That's all.
So the story
Right
behind
on
this,
me, it does, right?
It does look like a cabbage.
Scooby-Doo, is that we were staying the night with a group of people and we were attacked by Strahd. And he made the tent animate, and everybody except for my character and another character named Balfour, who's no longer in the campaign, were asleep. And so they were all without their armor, trying to struggle to get out of this.
And
yeah.
luckily, someone's character decided the best course of action would be to tie the tent flap shut.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
He
was
did.
great.
He wanted.
That's so
I
good.
figured if I tied him shut, he wouldn't see us. It's fine.
Yeah,
Did
He
you
didn't
have to
have true
double
sight.
knot him?
he doesn't have true sight. It's fine.
At least you didn't set it on fire.
Yeah, no.
Oh, man.
At least not yet.
Yeah, that's true. But here, let's
That was a
hide in the
fun night.
tent and see if
I
we...
Right.
only died.
Yeah.
I only died like 4 times that night. So
Twice.
Twice. You put up a valiant effort. All right. Let's we'll get back into the game mode here.
All right.
As Darnock and Nim come back out to acquire their standard table that they always have, as Tok and Zephyr make it to the Blue Water Inn.
Clomp. Wait, wrong character. No clomping. Okay, I'll just walk inside, I guess.
All right.
Yep.
There is no patrons at this time, except for one, actually. The flamboyantly dressed half elf sitting at the bar.
Yes, I recognize.
Hmm.
Do we recognize him as the one that we saw the night before, or the first night
Yes.
we came here?
Yes, you do.
Then I'm going to just walk up to the bar, walk right by these two, and go, Rictavio.
And he looks startled, puts down his glass. Do I know you, young lady?
I don't believe that we have made each other's acquaintance, but I have heard of you and seen you before.
You have heard of me.
Yes.
Well,
Uh,
I'm going to say we met you our first night in town here. I believe you were leaving as we were coming in. Perhaps you remember the 2 Watcher boys were sitting at this table here.
Oh, yes, Nicoloy and Carl. Yes, those 2 rowdy bunch. Yes, it's possible. I come here about twice a day.
we also heard about you from Mr. Blinsky.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, about how you gave him Little Piccolo.
Yes, he seemed lonely. Figure give him something to cheer him up. Let's give a face to the
Do
character
I know
you're
you
talking
from
to.
somewhere else before?
I don't believe we have met. Formally. And your name is?
Seth, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Maybe you have heard my glorious stories of battle. I have no music talent, but I do write stories of faraway places. Maybe you have
So you write
seen.
poetry or limericks.
Mm-hmm.
Would I know any
Or
of your
short
stories?
It's possible. Possible. Are you from Barovia? And looks around. I would assume not.
We all just arrived to Barovia not that long ago.
Well, I hope your stay here is pleasant.
So far, it has not been, but thank you for your kind words.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yes. Yes, there seems to be a gloomy mood in this area, around this place.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah. Nim, you should probably mute yourself.
Yes. Mute.
So of your tales of this land, what are tell me some of your wondrous tales. One that I may know.
Oh, how about the werewolves of Barovia?
Would I know that one?
I don't know. It doesn't leave Barovia too much. If you're new here, you may or may not hear.
No, I mean I'm asking the DM. What should I roll to see if I know it?
Oh, the werewolves of Barovia. History.
I've certainly never heard it.
I assume not.
Oh, natural 20. So 21.
Okay, yeah, you probably heard of werewolves.
At least a version
Not-
of it told from my
Werewolves
father.
London.
Oh woo.
Ooh. Even though you never heard it.
It's Warren Zevon. That's who that is.
Yes.
You probably didn't hear it as Werewolves of Barovia, and it's stories. He's not musical talented. He writes short stories. Yeah, and some of the tales you picked up from your reading of how werewolves transmit their disease.
Okay.
Okay. And I don't recognize his name.
Mm-mm.
So
I'm asleep at
I know, I believe I recognize that, but I don't recognize your name.
Oh, interesting.
Getting very suspicious of this man.
Interesting. Well, I wouldn't believe so. I have traveled to many different realms. Maybe just a coincidence.
How do you travel to many different realms?
Well,
Yes, how are you able to leave Barovia?
well, I can't leave Barovia, but I have traveled many different lands, including this one. But once I got here, I seem to cannot leave. Tell me how you came to Barovia.
Not by choice.
Not by choice at all. We awoke here
Interesting.
one day.
Yes.
And what other lands have you been to? What other planes?
Oh, I can't remember where you came from. Hold on. You got me off guard on that one.
I broke the DM for 2 minutes.
Yeah, bro,
My-
the DM.
My job is done for today.
Came from Avernus.
Oh, been to the wonderful Sword Coast, as well as around the border forest area.
Really?
Yes, and
Interesting. And what were
I
you doing in the border forest? That's not a very common area for people to travel.
well, as we bards do, I seem to have interest more in the dark and mysterious.
Hmm. And in my mind, I'm doing the point eyes to my eyes thing and the point to his eyes thing, but like I'm watching you. But I'll say, well, I hear you're staying in the stockyards. Would it ever be possible for us to come visit you if we have any questions towards the dark and the mysterious?
Yes, I see why not.
I mean, I guess one question is, what do you know of Strahd?
Ah, he is the evil master of this land. Beware of him. And his
Think
eyebrow rises in one eye.
thank you for that helpful information.
Mhm.
I guess I'm
But
I'm gonna be
I'm, I'm,
I'm gonna just be
I'm,
done.
I'm probably gonna mutter under my breath. Well, I could have told you that.
I guess I will excuse myself and come sit over here and
if
be
you
like,
chose
hey,
to find me, if I'm not by the caravan, I do have a room here. I rented it for about a month now. I'm right upstairs.
oh, okay, thank you.
Very well.
You're quite
Thank you,
welcome.
Rictavio.
And he turns to Danica. I'm ready to leave now. And Danica gives him a basket of apples and a handkerchief that's wrapped, kind of a square shape. Thank you. And he walks out. May the morning Lord bless you and keep you safe as he looks towards you guys in the group.
Thank you. You as well.
Yes, yes, you as well.
And he nods and walks out.
And then I'm gonna look at the other two and be like, where did you put her? Where is she? Is she safe?
As safe as she's gonna get for now.
Yep.
And
I'm asleep at the table. That's what my perception of natural one got me. I wanted to see if I even saw you guys come in, but I apparently am sleeping at the table.
Ah.
Apparently, we surprised you when we came to the table.
Yeah, she's in a closet in the stable.
I guess I will use this opportunity to tell the guys that we should probably come up with code words when speaking about the package or something like that. Because remember when we were like fighting yesterday and Strahd grabbed a handful of my hair? Well,
Yes.
I was speaking to Casimir, one of the head Dusk Elf last night, and he warned me that now that Strahd has has my hair, he can scry on me anytime he wants and see and
well.
hear the area around me. So I believe code words might be necessary when speaking of certain things.
That's that's an unforeseen complication.
Indeed.
Would okay, never mind. I might not. I don't know.
No, what do you need to know?
I was just wondering, like, can't you scry on somebody that you're just familiar with? You don't actually need an item of theirs.
You can scry. Yes.
Yeah.
So he probably could have scried on you anyway. My question was gonna be, would I know that? Because I felt like I know that, but I know that. I don't know if Tarnak knows that.
That's fair. I mean, you are a magic user.
Um,
I guess you can roll our.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
scrying
Arcane.
isn't an unknown spell. I mean, it's a well-known ability.
Yeah,
no, I don't know. I don't
Arcane.
know. I got no idea. It's fine.
I'll just say that, but with my hair, it's much easier for
Hair.
him to do it.
Right.
There's a basic knowledge of the Scarion spell that's in chat for you guys. Obviously, Tarnak might have heard it, doesn't know what it does.
Right.
It's
just
harder.
Makes,
it
it makes it harder for
it
you
makes-
to make the save.
resist.
Right.
Yeah. So I think
Got
that
it.
having code words for certain things would be important.
I'm gonna be
Going
honest.
forward.
I don't know the name of half the people in this campaign, so it's all right. So you want me to learn
Yes.
new names? You want me to learn new names? It's okay.
Yeah, but we'll keep it something that you'll know. Like we can call her Firecracker
Okay.
because she's a redhead and she's feisty.
And every time we see her, it blows up in our face.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Hey, whatever mnemonic device you need to remember, that's
Uh-huh. And just in case when we're talking about the gems from the Wizard of Wine, we could just call them what? Emeralds? Seeds?
It doesn't really sound like much of a stretch.
Yeah.
Green gems. We'll just call them emeralds.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Think of something up for you. You think of something. I'm just trying to keep it simple so that way Tarnak won't forget.
Stones?
Well,
Gushers.
well, the druids had.
Boost.
Can we just call them Balfiers?
The Balfiers.
Balfiers.
wine rocks.
Wine rocks. Well, again, that doesn't very much, does it? Well, we'll workshop it.
We'll
Yes.
workshop it.
Nilmerk says yes. Let's call them Balfiers.
The
Yeah.
Balfiers. What's up, Nil?
Hey, Nil, how are you doing? Okay, so we'll call them Balfiers.
Alright.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So Firecracker is Irena. Balfiers is the gems. Is there anything else we need a code word for at this time?
I don't think we do at the moment.
Okay.
We'll just stop
So,
talking to you.
Well, I mean, please, do Tarnak.
Well, I mean, there's that too. I mean, not that we avoid you, but we just limit our exposure. You know.
limit
but-
what we say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you? Does anybody have something like?
I guess I'm gonna while this is all being discussed here, I'm gonna go up and talk to Danica. I'm gonna ask her what happened, why the town seems abandoned.
Okay, and Dagus says, well, not abandoned, but Strahd did attack last night. I believe you know that from the church.
Yes.
He moved on to the town center area into the Burgermeister's mansion, and all we heard was screams all night from there. Everybody quickly with Strahd appears, now hidden and scared. the idea of these festivals to bring hope and whatnot that the Burgermeister has claimed for so many years seems to be wearing thin on the populace now. They're ready for a change. There is a
Yes.
rebellion brewing.
I guess so.
Understanding
Yeah,
is
so-
the Strahd seems scared. I'm misinterpreting.
The
that?
people-
No,
the people-
the townspeople are they're growing tired of the Burgermeister's insistence that his festivals make things better. They're
Okay.
getting,
Yeah,
they're
that
getting
keeps
tired of
Strahd
that.
at bay,
Yeah.
basically.
That and the bones in the St. Andrew Church was supposed to be the blessing over this town. That seems to be a false notion now.
Yes.
So people are angry, as scared. I
Understandably.
sense there's a movement to overthrow the Burgermeister.
Yes,
Coming from Lady
Danica,
Watchers.
actually. I'm gonna look around the room one more time, make sure that nobody is around.
Nobody's around.
I don't look very good, apparently. I just kind of glance really quick
We
with an
we had
8.
some trouble.
I'm gonna look around with
You see you see a mouse scatter across the floor. Caught your
That didn't
attention.
work. Well, that didn't work.
You didn't look very well. You were distracted by that mouse too. And then I'm going to say
What?
to I'm gonna say to
Yeah,
Danica
exactly.
in kind of a hushed voice. We received an invitation from Lady Watcher on our way into town.
Yes. She has a notion to overthrow the Burgermeister. She's the one, if you will, stirring the pot.
I don't know what we should do. She's invited us for dinner to aid in that.
Aid. Wonder what's up her sleeve.
I don't know. But at the same time, we're kind of interested in helping Anna Krezik
Kriskov.
Kreskov from help her out from being in prisons there, and with the guard being the
Yes.
way it is, maybe Lady Watcher would be the best way, but we wanted to speak to you first.
Yes, that would make sense. Lady Watcher's been building a cult, if you will, slash army, stirring rebellion. She hasn't made her move yet because of Isaac, the strong sheriff. Him out of the picture will ignite her plans to overthrow. In this situation, she's probably wanting you to help on that region and probably to take Isaac out, which will spawn her rebellion.
Well, what I know we've learned this when we first arrived in town, but what is Isaac's connection to the Burgermeister other than being his muscle, other than being the sheriff? What is his does he have a personal relationship with the Burgermeister?
Burgermeister raised them as a son,
Ah, that's right.
but they are not related. They're not related.
I think maybe I'm thinking, but who's sitting next to me?
Tarnock.
Tarnock across from you.
Okay, so I lean over and I say, I'm thinking because we need to talk to Isaac, because Isaac is her brother.
Yep.
If the Burgermeister took care of Isaac, I'm wondering if I'm leaning more closer to going and talking to them, or at least see if we can invite them to meet.
Isaac's
in
her
a secret
brother?
place.
As Dan looks confused at this. Isaac is her brother?
I was saying this secretly to him.
To Tarnock. I got you. Okay.
Yeah. Don't know. Probably we do need to go do something about Isaac.
As Dana and Tak and Zephyr were talking, to describe Isaac. I'm going to reiterate this. I think I spoke it when you first came into Valaki. That might have got forgotten a little bit, but so she's going to go back through Isaac's history that is known, and basically, Isaac is known to have a sister. They were born in Valaki. And one morning, their father and their uncle took them fishing on the lake. On the way back, a dire wolf attacked Isaac and bit off his right arm. His father carried Isaac back to the town while his uncle distracted the beast. Now, his sister ran and hid in the woods and has never been seen again after that. Unlike his sister, Isaac was born without a soul. As time wore on, he forgot and lost sister and learned to cope with his disability. Now, his parents were struck with grief and he passed away. But after that's about when the Baron Vlakovic, which is the now Burgermeister, pardoned him after he was caught in the act of trying to I'm trying to read real quick. He was caught in the act of trying to kill a fellow boy. Baron pardoned him and used him as a enforcer. Join the power of his position and one that can be his enforcer. After years of doing the Baron's work, one day he woke up from a drunken stupor and he had his arm grown into place. The demon arm that I believe your friend over there knows so well.
Yes.
And that's the relation between the Baron and Isaac.
I see. So you say he was born without a soul?
Yes. I think you know by now that most citizens here in Barovia are mostly born with a soul, without a soul, about 75%. Some are born with souls. But the curse of the land, about 80%, 75, 80% are born without. And you can tell who they are as they mope along through life, emotionless, static.
Isaac is not emotionless or static. He seems to have anger. A lot of rage.
True.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Might be tied to that arm of his.
Do you think he is genuinely dangerous?
Oh, yes.
And you say
you
he
think
just
if-
woke up with the arm one day?
Yeah.
Yes. Some say he made a pact with the
who?
devil himself.
With the devil himself, meaning Strahd.
Strahd or some other deity. There's darker forces here other than Strahd.
Some
Do you
other
think
deity,
his
you say?
sister is still alive?
It's unknown. Strahd went in there. Who knows? We haven't seen anything from that mansion except for the guards surrounding it. We haven't seen any kind of life from that building. But I would assume somebody, at least the Baron, is still alive, since he still has control, at least of the guards.
No, I asked do you think that Isaac's sister is still alive?
Oh. I would assume she probably got tore up by wolves long ago.
How do you think he would react if his sister was still alive?
It's hard to tell. I mean, he is soulless. Don't know what that arm has done to him, or years of evil. It's I almost feel like he forgot about her. Or assumed that she's dead. I don't know. Why you ask such questions?
I'm just trying to find a weakness to Isaac.
Yes, being new to Barovia, we need to understand any possible opponents and
Outcomes.
yeah, be able to gauge their reactions to certain things.
But the only flaw I can see from him is that he is headstrong. When he's got his mind zeroed in on something, it's all he sees. It's all he goes after.
I mean, for
We
sure.
have witnessed that firsthand.
We sure have. Do you think we should help Lady Watcher?
Your situation is a little bit complex and perplexing at the same time. I don't see you getting into the mansion without a army.
Well,
Maybe
would
my enemy of a friend of my enemy of, or enemy of my enemy is a friend type thing.
that is true, but would our aiding Lady Watcher be a benefit or a detriment to the people of Vallaki?
I don't think there's any hope in Wallaki as long as Strahd rules this land. No matter who's in charge.
Is Lady
But
Watcher
yes,
connected with Strahd?
Oh, yes. And some say she runs a cult.
What sort of cult?
I mean, she calls it her book club. But it's
Are
her.
most book clubs?
Yeah. But it's mostly fanatical.
I'm gonna nudge Zephyr and remind her of Tarnok's cloak.
She promises of a demon to return to this land to free it from its current master, if you will. But
So she
these are all
follows Strahd, but she wants to be free of him?
no. She uses it as just to gain her fanatical group to, if you will, pursue power.
Oh, okay. So it's just a power rush.
It's a front.
So she means none of it. So she's using it to gather followers to a false cause.
Yes. She does reward her most loyal followers. But this book club is mostly a fanatical group inspired by her words from a Bible, if you will, of her own words. And she promised them of a return of the Prince of Darkness. This is not a very good group.
All right.
What was it that you gave that bard earlier? I noticed you gave him some apples and a little handkerchief. Were you giving him
a folded up
food like
napkin.
bread?
Yes, he comes. Well, he stops in. He's been renting a room here for a month, and sometimes he stays the night, sometimes he doesn't. But he ritualistically comes in twice a day. One at dawn, one at dusk, and it's the same old thing he requests, which is a basket of apples and a ham steak. A wolf steak. Sorry, wolf steak. Wolf steak. Wolf steak. Sorry. He claims that the food is for his portly friend, the destitute toy maker, which I'm assuming is Blinsky.
Mm. Yes.
That explains why the gentleman is so rotund. He's eating 2 baskets of apples a day. Okay, hmm. I hate
Hey,
getting mixed
Scooby.
into politics. Oh, bye, Scooby. Have fun. I hate to get mixed up in politics, but I think in order to rescue Lady Anna, we are going to have to help. You're going to have to help Lady Watcher, which unfortunately is aiding an ally of Strahd.
I agree. I don't see any other course of action.
The Lady Anna is being held by Isaac and the Burgermeister, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and the Burgermeister took care of Isaac.
Yes.
Leaning towards they're more good than the I think maybe we should just go talk to the Burgermeister.
But the Burgermeister is also not good at the same time. It's like
No, he's definitely corrupt.
he's corrupt. He's forcing these people into festivals, like mandatory festivals every single week. He's forcing people into like basically dystopian happiness. It's like you will be this way, whether you like it or not.
I feel like the first thing we need to do is try and get Isaac out of the way, because to speak to the Burgermeister and get anywhere, we're going to need Isaac out of the way. If we're going to help Lady Watcher, she's going to want Isaac out of the way.
Yeah.
If there's a way for us to get Isaac alone and have a conversation with him, maybe that will be to our benefit.
I can only think of 2 things that would lure him out.
Well, he has been, before Strahd's attack, he has been recently tasking Isaac to find out what happened to 2 members of his household staff that vanished in the past week or 2.
They vanished where? From inside Velaki, or they ventured out, or no one knows?
No one really knows, but this household servant doesn't really leave the house. There has been rumors that at night, different times at night, but midnight and beyond, really early in the morning, purple light from the 3rd floor. I could be wrong with the floor, but
Yes, I have heard the stories of the lights coming from the Burgermeister's house. Is that what you refer to?
Mm-hmm. And how
from the attic. Yeah.
And how people of the town who don't agree with the Burgermeister seem to go missing.
I don't know. It all seems to lead in circles.
Doesn't know what all
Well, if we go to the Burgermeister and try to confront him, if it goes bad, which it inevitably always does, we have to contend with his guard around the house. If we go to Lady Watcher, she'll want us to face the Burgermeister. Either way, I still feel we need to get Isaac out of the way. We need to find a way to draw Isaac out.
I could be seen somewhere else.
That is true. You are the closest thing to bait that we have.
Isn't
Well,
that
I
how
mean, other than Irena, but I'm sorry, the
Well-
firecracker, but we don't want to use her.
Exactly. But I have a feeling our friend Tarnok here will stand out a lot more than the firecracker.
Mhm. I could certainly try.
See ya, Pin. Don't roll a natural one.
Oh, probably will now.
Oh,
Thanks.
I definitely will. No worries.
Ah, such a decision to make.
Either take off my hood and walk out into the streets.
Well, since we can't really decide, why not do a little bit of reconnaissance? Scout.
Okay.
What sort of reconnaissance? What do you wish to scout?
Well, I don't mean reconnaissance. I mean scout. Scout out the locations. See
Well,
what we
I mean, I can tell you that when we were going into Belinsky, we looked down the street and saw the Burgermeister's house completely surrounded by guards on what appears to be full lockdown.
That's
Well,
suspicious.
that's great. That's fantastic.
But if
we
Tarnok is seen in the town square or somewhere else in a highly visible place, perhaps word will get back to Isaac, and Isaac will find us.
Okay. So here's the question. Isaac comes to us. He might come to attack. He might come to talk. What do we want to do?
I know that is the next step. What do we want? What do we want of him?
Do we want to kill him? Because that seems like a really bad idea.
Well, I don't think we want to kill him. Perhaps we want to see if he can keep someone safe. And
Yeah.
perhaps
We're-
in exchange,
Leave or give us a vulnerability.
we will gain insight to certain situations, or at the very least get him out of our way so we don't have to contend with him as well.
And if you guys remember when we were speaking with somebody the the night we had the animated tent incident, they told us to seek out her brother. Remember?
Yes.
Well, all right. So we don't want to kill him. We want him to take a firecracker.
Perhaps
Perhaps.
if he
Yeah.
can guarantee her some kind of safety.
And if he has a protection of another deity, even if it is
Well,
a
that's-
devil, he might have the opportunity.
Well,
Do
I
so.
mean, what other powerful beings have we run across so far? Perhaps the abbot?
You think the abbot is capable of doing that?
I don't know. I'm going to look at Tarnok and say you said that he wasn't a man.
No, celestial and evil to boot. So
Well,
His arm is evil. At least it looks evil.
not Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac's arm.
The abbot. The abbot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah. But the abbot is an evil celestial, and Isaac's arm looks like evil, some kind of evil magic.
Oh, okay. I got
So-
you. I got you.
Looks more demon-like, Dana says.
I mean, I guess that's what we can do. We can lure him out and ask him. I mean, as Danica said, when he sets his eyes on something, he's very forceful. He may not be willing to negotiate.
Yeah, maybe
But that is always a chance, right?
it is.
I suggest that we speak with him not here, where we're keeping our firecrackers.
Agreed. That's why I suggested somewhere open like the town square.
Okay.
I
Yeah, go
okay.
hang out in the town square, and then when he shows up, you surround him.
I guess Nim, would you like to hide and keep an eye from a distance to make sure everything goes okay
Here or at the town square?
In
at
the
the
town
town
square.
square?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I would rather do it in a space where I can see the inn and the town square if that's possible.
I don't think that's possible. The town square is pretty far away.
Let me switch to map.
I
True,
would
yeah, I
feel
don't know if
more
it's-
comfortable with somebody in a sniper position.
Yeah, I don't know if it's possible to see the town square and the inn. Well,
No, not
That's
really.
the
you
inn.
could
That's the
probably
town
see
square.
straight down. You could probably see straight down the road to the inn, but I don't know what kind of vantage you're going to get.
It'd be
How many
mostly
feet is that from the
rooftops.
inn? If I'm sitting right in between, let me see if I can point to it.
Are you talking?
I mean, you'd have to be like on this roof or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about across the street from there.
Oh, like right here.
Yes, I really can't see the pinpoint. Somewhere's in that vicinity. The
Here's
only
a
halfway between the two.
measure scale, but so where middle town square to the Blue Water Inn, let's go ahead and say that's probably about 1,000 feet.
Yeah,
hold on.
I'd say around 1,000 feet
Okay.
ish. 750 to 1,000.
No, that's you got buildings and shops, different story heights and things of that nature. If you're on ground level, you will not see the Blue Water Inn.
No, you'd have to be on a rooftop.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
what we're thinking. So,
I'm gonna clear these tokens just so we can see the map just a little better. But
I'm looking at my abilities. Certain keen senses as perception, dark vision.
Well,
I guess that I'm game if you guys are. I mean, it could be a big mistake, but
yeah, I could die.
we really don't have many options if we want to rescue.
No, we don't have any other options.
What time is it right now?
it's probably about noon, lunchtime ish by now.
11 after 8.
We only have about 4.5 or 5 hours before we're supposed to meet Lady Watcher. And the servant that gave me the invitation let me know that she does not take no for an answer.
You think maybe? All right. Well, I can go hang out in the town square then, I guess, and then we can go talk to Lady What's Her Face once Firecracker's hidden.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm not able to see both areas, I don't think. So I can be on a rooftop somewhere is hidden. I guess
We can do that. There's a,
You're gonna do.
I think there was a, I can't remember the name of the shop. I named it. I think there was an armor shop you guys stopped in that you could probably find your way through crates and stuff, get to the roof, and get to the ag part, and you could probably see across town very well if you want to go there. So I know you're on the iPad there, but let's if I move your token just a little bit, let's say, oops, let's say right this house here.
Now.
Okay.
You shrunk.
So yeah.
So what's So what's the entire plan here? You're gonna have a spotter, and then you're gonna
I
try
guess
to draw Isaac out.
We're gonna take Tarnock to the town square.
I'm gonna dress up like a woman, and I'm gonna walk.
No.
Yes, finally, it's happened.
So we're gonna take Tarnock to the town square and try to get word to Isaac that we're here, or we want to talk to him or whatever, and see if we can draw Isaac out.
Why don't we just ask a guard to go and get Isaac?
Because
Have
we
him
haven't
meet us
seen any guards except for the ones surrounding the Burgermeister's house.
Oh, right. All right. Then
I mean,
haven't-
they've even
we
left
haven't
the gates
seen-
abandoned. They left the
We
gates
haven't seen
abandoned.
much of anyone since we came into town.
true. So I hope this works then.
Can I see the Burgermeister's place from where I'm at?
Yes. Yeah, it's
Do I-
right to the left
I-
of the town square there.
Yeah, it's that
Mhm.
blue with the X on it. Or no, I guess
Okay.
it's the
Are
one
we
in
in
front of it.
position?
I'm sorry, what? Nim?
Are we in position?
Yes. I've shrunk you down. So
Right now,
about
you're still at
full
the-
tall.
Right now,
about
you still at the
full
Blue
tall.
Water Inn, describing a plan.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
And then where do you want us to be? Talk just with Tarnock?
With Tarnock. I mean, there's no
Okay.
sense for us to split up.
All right, I agree. I guess that's the plan.
go hang
Each
out in
one of
town
us
Okay,
square
so-
and wait
keep
for them
our
to
eyes
catch
on
us.
Each one of us keep an eye on a path. We have Nim overhead. And yeah, I guess that's our best plan.
And if we do happen to see a guard or somebody, we can send them for Isaac or get word to Isaac somehow.
Good idea.
Okay. So Talk is and Zephyr, as I'm playing with your tokens, and I know this is going to be hard for the audience to see, but it just gives a little placement for us. And where is Tarnock? You're going to use him as bait, dressed as a woman. Got it.
No, I'm not actually dressed as a woman, but
I
but
know,
we're
I
not
know.
there either. We're over in Town Square Land, not over in front of Belinsky Toys.
Yeah, we're over here.
You're in
we
Blue Water
were
Inn.
talking-
Oh. Okay.
We were talking about going over to the town square because it was open in the center of town.
We
But
don't
again,
want a
that's all.
million guards
That's all.
near our face.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
That's where we want
So
to.
right now you're still in the Blue Water Inn. They're just setting the plan, and we can enact that you guys
Okay.
move into position when you tell me you're ready.
I do have to say I'm worried about leaving Irena here, even without one of us.
Well, we left her at the church for like several days. I'm sure
Yep.
she'll be fine.
Yeah, but
Donica
I'm trying to
assures-
keep eyes around us
Donica-
if he's been watching.
Donica assures you with the Ravens to be well looked after.
I mean, they're the closest thing we have to somebody we can trust here.
Yeah.
Yep.
They'll be well looked after to our best of our ability.
Oh boy.
They are birds.
They're also people.
Is that what? So okay, is that the plan?
That's the plan.
that's all I got.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
All right. So you head out in the street. It's pouring rain. You guys take the next hour or two by the time you guys get in position because Nim has to go up there and climb it up. So let's say actually about a half an hour. And you guys move to the dead center. In the town square, Nim's on top of the roof. And as before in other streets, there's not a soul in the town square.
Okay.
The sunflower ornaments that were set up for the sunflower festival are falling apart, actually. Not being
Okay.
tidy with. Some shops are closed. I believe the armor shop is open.
Okay.
I don't remember the name of it. I gave it.
I don't remember.
I get a
Okay.
hot dog and an ice cream while I'm hanging out in the middle of the town square.
So we see no one.
No one, huh?
See no one. You
This
waiting for about
doesn't
another
seem to be
hour?
working.
Hmm,
This doesn't seem to be working, guys.
no.
Wait for about another hour, and still there seems to be no soul.
Well,
We
the
may
only
need
people we've
to-
seen so far is at the Burger Masters. We heading there?
We may need to
guess.
go to the Burgermaster's house.
Just go walk
Yeah.
in on a fully guarded helm.
Well, we aren't walking in on it. We're just going to ask for Isaac.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Nim,
You walk
need to
around,
switch
Nim's sta-
roofs.
Sorry, say it again.
You're gonna have to switch roofs, but it's fine.
Well, I'm
No,
watching.
I mean, she can see where we are.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
You can see
watching.
across the field.
I'm
It'll
also
been
watching
great-
the
oh.
Burgermeister's place.
I was gonna say, but it's different campaign. I was gonna say that's a good place for ascendant stones, but you don't have that here.
Nope.
Not in this one. You guys make your way around the Park Peninsula kind of thing, and you do walk up to the Burgomaster. There's guards completely surrounding the building as you approach. They kind of slap their spears down. No
I'm
father.
gonna at a safe distance. I'm just going to announce that we wish to speak to Isaac.
The Baron has said no one to enter, and
do
does
not
not
wish
wish
to
to be
enter.
disturbed.
Well,
And we do not wish to disturb him.
Ask.
We only wish to ask somebody to send for Isaac so that we may speak to the Isaac. We do not wish to enter. We do not wish to speak with the Burgermeister. A matter of factly, we can meet Isaac elsewhere.
I will pass the note along. Now be gone.
Tell
Clear the
Isaac
streets.
will be in the town square.
Ten four. And you guys walk back over to the town square. About another hour or so goes by. Nothing. You're getting close to, yeah, about 3:00 in the afternoon.
Uh-oh. I don't like the dun 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 music.
Why not?
Because that's battle music.
As you're waiting in the town square, you notice
It's
to
a
the
kitty!
east
That
is
doesn't
a
look like Isaac.
large saber-toothed tiger wearing plate armor is prowling, slowly moving towards you.
What? Oh.
everybody have an animal handling?
'Cause there's no guards at the
Plate
gates.
armor
Wild
on a cat.
animals.
A
It's a
wild
kitty.
animal in
He's
plate armor?
wearing
And
plate
plate-
armor. He's got his hair standing on the back of his neck. His tail's down. He's walking very slowly towards you, and you can hear the growl. He is a large, almost the size of a horse, tiger, prowling right towards you. And then that's about the point where we're going to stop for this week.
You are such a butthead.
I
We'll
love it.
find out what that means next week on the next session.
I love it.
Look, what is up with this
You're a
tiger?
You're a
I'm
butt.
a bad man. Bad DM.
Man. Bad man. Nice.
Fool, as Ubby says. Not a walrus. Saber-tooth
Not
tiger.
a walrus. It's
Wearing
got
plate
tusks
armor.
like a wall. It's like a big hairy
Mhm.
wall.
Ooh, cliffhanger. It's always a cliffhanger with Avalar.
It is. It's always a cliffhanger.
I know. I'm Cliffhanger Corgi. What is Avalar?
Corgi's my apprentice in cliffhangerness. As this tiger's got complete plate armor around its head through its body. Half plate armor. Oh, indeed, indeed. But yes, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little RP session to set up a little political turmoil that's going on in Vallaki. So
Yes.
it's going to be interesting next session. Going to be very interesting. But I hope you enjoyed it. Again, so check out our YouTube channel. We got 3 videos coming out every week. Catch up for our series on the Wednesday session, as well as Curse. And I think Waterdeep's going to be starting here shortly. And yeah, guys, thanks. And thanks for all the support.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a raid. None of our normal people are on.
20 sites
think 20
just got
sites.
on.
Oh, did they?
Just
It
went
didn't-
live.
Just.
Oh, look at that. Yeah,
Just in time.
nice.
Head that way.
Yeah, give us some love, follow them. Also gain some channel points doing so, but keep the wave going with these guys. Good community.